Okay, so some of you love my holly candy, and everybody's been wanting the recipe for the holly candy. So I am making a video so you can see how simple it is. All you need is these 5 ingredients and a big pot with a wooden spoon. You're going to melt your butter on a very low setting on your oven. While your butter's melting, go ahead and spray your non-stick cookie sheets with a non-stick spray. Okay, butter's melted. You're going to put a whole bag of mini marshmallows in it. And you're going to slowly melt them, mixing them with the butter. I've got it up a little, it just depends on your oven, just slowly. You don't want to scorch them. And a non-stick pan is the only way to do this. Don't try it in a metal pan and you'll have a nightmare. Okay, now that I've continuously stirred it, let it slowly melt. It'll start to all get mushy together. Go ahead and use your green food coloring and start dropping in your green food coloring. That way you can stir it and see how green it's going to be. You're going to have to do this several times until you get to the right green for your holly color. So I can already tell it's going to be too light, so I'm going to need some more green food coloring. And you'll just continue to do this until you get it to a nice green. And imagine it coated all over your cornflakes. You want it to look like holly. Okay, that's about as green as I want it. I don't want it to bubble and get too hot. As you can see, it's starting to, so I turned the heat down to simmer. And that way it stays warm, but it doesn't scorch. And I start to slowly add in, I usually use regular Frosted Flakes. I just happen to buy the ones with marshmallows, so I'm using them. Don't know if it will be as good as the regular, just Frosted Flakes, but it's still going to be delicious. Alright, I just continue to do this until I have good coating and it's all sticking together, but I don't want it to where it's too mushy with the marshmallows. So you keep adding, just keep adding your cornflakes until you get to where you think that it looks like a piece of holly off of a bush. Okay, that's about the consistency that I want it right there. Everything's covered, but it's all still sticking together, but there's not too many marshmallowy kind of goo. Alright, so now I'm going to take my pan, set it there. I'm doing this one-handed, so forgive me. And you're going to drop it onto your cookie sheet in globs. Like that. And then you're going to grab your cinnamon candies, and I'm going to put them on there and show you what it looks like after. So that is exactly what your candies will look like. Don't put your candy on each one as you scoop out like I'm doing. I'm just showing you what to do. Just go ahead and scoop all your piles while your ingredients are still warm, or else they'll get too sticky and gooey and it's hard to get out of the pan. And you can make them as big as you want and as little as you want. Sometimes I'll make big ones because I know I can eat like 2 or 3. Ha! But that is my mama's holly candy recipe. I used to sit around and watch her do this every Christmas, and I would help her, and I would put the little red candies on. So that's a good thing for kids. Alrighty, hope you enjoy it. Merry Christmas.